So Quartetinho means little quartet. And that was the name that we were like, at the time, we were all playing with the tentet because I have a 10-piece band called the tentet, and we are all members of the tentet. So I was like, oh, Quartetinho, because it's like we're just the four of us. And one of the band members is Brazilian. Vitor Gonçalves is an amazing carioca, accordion, and piano player. And we all love the music of Brazil. And we have another Israeli in the band called Tal Mashiach. He plays bass and 7-string guitar or guitar. And we have a Maryland-born James Shipp playing percussion and vibraphone. Somehow we all have a big affinity for the music of Brazil. Our first album indeed has a few Brazilian pieces because we just love it and it kind of made us always connect. But this second album that we released called Bloom, it really doesn't have any Brazilian song on it. This band is a collaborative band. So we bring ideas. Original music could have Brazilian influence, but it might as well has, Thelonious Monk and has every person have their own influences. And I really try to make the way we work together and when we have time to be in the same town and get together and rehearse and work on music like we did for preparing to record this album is, okay, here's an idea for a song. Let's try it with this instrumentation because we are multi-instrumentalists. So first of all, you got to choose which instruments to play. Shall we play piano, bass, percussion, and clarinet? Or should we play accordion, guitar, vibraphone, and bass clarinet? It will be a whole other sound for the band. So we get to experiment and we get to try things. And then we discuss about together the space within the music, the accompaniment. We talk a lot about orchestration on each person's instrument and how it supports the band sound. And so in this album, in Bloom, there is a tango, there is a classical piece by Uruguayan composer, Agustin Barrios, that called La Catedral. There is a Thelonious Monk. There is a tribute to the great Paco de Lucia called Paco that Tal wrote. There's my song that is kind of 6/8 Afro-Cuban but travels through many, many influences. There's James's songs. There's superheroes in the gig economy. It's like folkloric American roots. Everybody bring their influence and we try to respect their vision and what they're hearing and find who we are inside the music. And I encourage that, of course, as a band leader. I want people to be comfortable. So you rehearse, you play. Once you reach to a place where everybody find their spot, you just let them keep experimenting and keep growing and keep changing.